Vietnamese people, who predominantly live on wet rice cultivation, have many festivities every year which differ from regions and ethnicities. But the biggest festival is the traditional Lunar New Year festival called Tết, which takes place on the first day of the first lunar month when busy harvest time is over. New Year festival Tết coincides with the advent of spring, which is characterized by the blossoming of peach flowers in the north and apricot flowers in the south. People are hectic in their preparations for this long-awaited biggest festival of the year. For Vietnamese people, Tết is meaningful in several ways. It is on the one hand marked with sacred worshipping rituals and provides opportunities to strengthen social ties on the other. On this occasion, people tend to reconcile with each other over daily conflict or enmity. Tết is an ideal time for family reunion. From time immemorial, Vietnamese people believe that there always exists life in another world for the souls of dead people. That's why Tết is not only significant as a holiday after a year of hard work, but also an occasion to pay respect to their ancestors and gods and spirits, such as the earth genie that protects a man's place from evil destruction. The kitchen gods include 2 males and 1 female who take care of a family's eating place throughout the year, and on the 23rd of the last lunar month, they report to the heavenly king the family's affairs. Tết officially starts right after the farewell ceremony for the 3 kitchen gods to heaven, who are welcomed back to the family on the New Year's Eve. The kitchen gods' farewell ceremony is held differently depending on different regional concepts. In the northern region, they are often provided with new gowns and hats and take a ride to heaven by a calf according to traditional customs. The release of live calf into streams, lakes or rivers is also believed to enhance its reproduction in spring. In the south and central regions, the kitchen gods are sent to heaven in ceremonial rituals in hope that when they come back, they will bring good things for the family in the new year. The journey back to heaven by the kitchen gods signals the arrival of Tết. The 12th lunar month is often marked with the busiest business atmosphere of the year. Flowers are sold and bought all year round, but Tết Flower Market is held only once a year. At the Tết Flower Market, peach blossoms, kumquats and apricot branches are dominant. The peach blossom represents vitality and longevity. Meanwhile, the kumquat symbolizes abundance, whereas apricot flowers stand for something elegant and modest. During the early festive spring days, everyone wants to have a beautiful peach blossom or apricot twig to decorate the house or put on ancestors' altar as a sign of luck for the year. In addition to the shopping spree prior to Tet, people normally try to clear debts or offer gifts to thank those that have helped the family or teach the children during the year. Everyone tends to spend freely and present gifts to dear ones to contribute to their Tet preparations. The festive atmosphere is prevalent in every corner of the country, from urban towns to rural communes.
Con đây là với mọn, đi với mọn đó, tọ lo tiệp thì bạn với mọn thôi, với mọn đi.
All preparations for Tet spring out strong desires for a life of plenty and happiness. It is obvious from the dishes for the end-of-year feast to the decorative things, parallel sentences or hangings on altar, bearing words like happiness, prosperity and longevity in classic Chinese or folk paintings dating back to the 15th century. The erection of a tree called the Nail of Tet is part of long preparation for Tet celebrations. However, few places retain this custom these days. According to old folks, when Tet came, the Nail of Tet was erected in front of every communal house, in each commune and hamlet, and even in front of each house. The nail tree is significant in many ways. First, the nail will lift the spirits of the ancestors to join their descendants for Tet. Second, the tree will drive away evil from disturbing people's Tet holidays. And third, when the tree is removed at the end of Tet celebrations, if green leaves are seen on the tree, people will anticipate a coming bumper crop or brisk business. Activities everywhere intensify before Tet. Those who are away from home want to get back in time for the holiday, for family reunion. This is also an opportunity to strengthen kinship. By community tradition, when Tet comes, many families in the clan or commune share a pig to have meat for various dishes for Tet, and for Bánh Chưng, a special kind of Tet cake made of glutinous rice stuffed with fat pork and green beans and steamed for hours. In the north, Chưng cake is made in square shape to represent the earth as a belief of ancient Vietnamese. The same recipe for making Chưng cake is used by people in central and southern Vietnam, but they make such cakes in the shape of cylinder. Legend has it that cakes made of this shape originates from a kind of fast food for ancient warriors who were always on the move during Tet.